Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's presentation. I'm excited to have you here as we explore the fascinating topic titled The Man Every Woman Respects. This session will dive into the core of healthy relationships, focusing on respect as a foundation. We'll discuss common misconceptions about what earns respect and reveal some truths that might surprise you. So let's get started and discover what truly makes a man respected in the eyes of the women around him. So let's talk about the foundation of respect, which really starts from within. When we think about the man that women universally respect, no matter where they come from, their personality, or even their dating history, it's not about money, looks, or social status. It's actually much deeper than that. The key is the man's relationship with himself. This article highlights 6 essential traits that define the kind of man every woman respects. First, he controls his desires. That means he's not ruled by impulse or fleeting temptations. Instead, he has discipline and self-control. Next, he respects himself first. Self-respect is the cornerstone. It shapes how he treats others and how he carries himself. Then there's staying unshaken under pressure. No matter what life throws at him, he remains steady and composed. Knowing his purpose is also crucial. He understands what drives him and stays committed to his goals. He is willing to walk away if something doesn't align with his values or growth, showing confidence and boundaries. And finally, he commands respect through leadership, not demands, meaning he leads with integrity and confidence, not force or coercion. All these traits connect to the overall theme today, that true respect begins from within. It's about becoming a man who is self-assured, disciplined, and grounded in his purpose. That's what really earns genuine respect from others. Let's talk about the man who controls his desires. At the core of male strength is self-mastery. When a man can't control his impulses, whether it's anger, lust, or craving attention, he quickly loses respect in a woman's eyes. For example, if he explodes in rage when plans change, that shows instability. If he spams her phone with texts, it reveals desperation. And pursuing every woman who glances his way signals weakness. On the other hand, the man who remains calm, grounded, and composed, even when disappointed, shows real strength. That kind of discipline, whether it's in the gym, managing his finances, or handling his emotions, communicates that he's in control of his life and his destiny. And women tend to respect men who can lead themselves, because only those men are truly capable of leading others. So, mastering your desires isn't just about personal growth. It's about demonstrating strength and self-control that naturally attracts respect and admiration. Respect truly begins from within. If I don't value my own time, my goals, and my principles, I can't expect to earn genuine respect from a woman. Self-respect means living by a personal code, sticking to my values and not compromising them just to seek validation from others. For example, if I skip my workout because she wants ice cream, that sends a message of weakness. Or if I cancel all my priorities whenever she calls, I'm teaching her that my life revolves around her, which isn't healthy. Ironically, women tend to respect a man who sets boundaries. Telling her, "I've got training now, but let's meet after," shows discipline, not selfishness. It demonstrates that I value myself and my commitments, and that in turn makes her value me more. So in the big picture, respecting myself first lays the foundation for mutual respect and a stronger connection. Now, let's talk about the man who stays unshaken under pressure. Every woman, whether she realizes it or not, will test a man. And it's not out of cruelty, it's to feel his strength, his confidence. So, what does this test look like? It could be sarcasm, a delayed reply, or even challenging him in public. And here's the key. An insecure man, when faced with these tests, might crack. He might sulk, argue, or panic. But a man she respects is the one who stays calm, collected, and unbothered. Stability is incredibly magnetic. When a woman sees that you can remain confident under pressure, she instinctively trusts that you can handle bigger storms in life. And remember, a teasing comment about your shirt isn't a threat, it's an opportunity. It's a chance to respond with wit and composure, not insecurity. This is about demonstrating strength through calmness, which makes you more attractive and trustworthy in her eyes. let's talk about the man who truly knows his purpose. When your entire identity is centered around a woman, it can actually undermine her respect for you. Why is that? Because no woman wants to feel like she's the only reason for a man's life. That kind of dynamic can feel suffocating rather than flattering. Women tend to admire men who are committed to something bigger than themselves, whether it's building a career, mastering a craft, or pursuing a vision. This kind of drive shows independence and gives direction to your life. When she sees that you're moving forward with or without her, that's when her respect for you really grows. Your purpose then becomes the anchor that keeps your relationship stable and prevents it from slipping into neediness. So, cultivating a strong sense of purpose isn't just good for you, it's essential for building a healthy, respectful partnership. All right, let's talk about the man who is willing to walk away. This is a powerful concept because, surprisingly, a man who's terrified of losing a woman often ends up losing her respect. Why? Because that fear can cause him to tolerate behavior he really shouldn't. Instead of standing firm, he might accept things he wouldn't if he were confident and self-assured. The key is to enforce boundaries. A respected man is the one who calmly and clearly states, "If this doesn't work for me, I'm out." It's not about being confrontational or dramatic. It's about maintaining your self-respect and letting her know that you value yourself enough to walk away if needed. No drama, no pleading, just a quiet demonstration of self-value. This shows strength, not weakness. And here's the interesting paradox. By being willing to walk away, you actually show her that you choose her, but you don't need her. That's a subtle but powerful distinction. It's this kind of strength that often makes her fight harder to keep you, because she senses your value and your confidence. Remember, true strength isn't in desperation. It's in the calm, confident willingness to walk away if necessary. That's what keeps relationships healthy and respectful. When it comes to commanding respect, true respect cannot be forced or demanded. It's something that's earned naturally. Men who raise their voice, show off their wealth, or try to intimidate others might get compliance temporarily, but what they're really doing is manufacturing fear. And fear, as we all know, is fleeting. It doesn't last because it's based on control rather than genuine admiration. The man who truly commands respect doesn't need to prove himself through force or bravado. His presence itself, his calm demeanor, and his confidence, these are what naturally draw respect from others. It's about how he carries himself, standing tall, speaking calmly, moving with purpose. These nonverbal cues speak volumes. Remember, authority isn't about aggression. It's about certainty. When you're sure of yourself, others are more likely to follow willingly. That's the power of real respect. It's rooted in authenticity and composure, not intimidation. This ties directly into our overall theme, leadership through confidence, not coercion. So, as we reach the conclusion, I want to emphasize that the core of respect truly comes down to one fundamental trait: respecting oneself first. When a man demonstrates self-respect, it naturally commands respect from others. This self-respect shows through self-mastery, which means having control over your impulses and emotions, staying balanced no matter what challenges come your way. It's about maintaining an unshakable calm, even in stressful situations, which reflects inner strength and confidence. Living with purpose is also crucial. When a man is purpose-driven, he has clear goals and values guiding his actions, which inspires respect and admiration. Setting firm boundaries is another key point. Knowing where you stand and communicating those boundaries confidently shows integrity and self-respect. And finally, quiet authority, an understated confidence that doesn't need to shout to be heard. It's about projecting strength through calm assurance and consistency. All these qualities together form a powerful foundation. When a man embodies these traits, he not only respects himself, but also naturally earns the genuine respect of others. That's the essence of true respect, starting from within. So, as we wrap up, I want to emphasize the importance of respect in any relationship. It's not something you can demand or take for granted. Respect has to be earned through your actions and character. It's about consistently living in a way that earns trust and admiration from others. And it's demonstrated every day through how you treat people, how you handle challenges, and how genuine you are. Remember, women may love you or desire you, but without respect, the relationship won't stand the test of time. Respect is the foundation that sustains long-term connection. It's not just a one-time effort, it's an ongoing process. When you understand that respect is earned, lived, and demonstrated, you're building a strong, authentic relationship based on true integrity. That's what will make your bonds last and grow stronger over time.